trembles on forgotten stone. Elias kneels beside the cloth that once held blessings of his own. The threads lie torn like broken vows, cold remnants of a sanctified past. And in the dust a whisper coils, a shadow calling from the last. He feels the echo of a name that bruises every sacred word, a voice that moves like burning frost, a silence screaming to be heard. Oh, shattered vestment, guiding flame, lead him through the rising storm. For faith must bleed before it fights, and fate is carved in weathered form. Through trembling hymns and fractured light, his pilgrimage begins tonight. The sconces flicker as if mourning, the altar shivers under weight, not of the world, but of the omen that claws the hinges of his fate. He lifts the torn and ancient relic, a final piece of what was sworn. For Mephisto's breath corrodes the dawn and turns the purest blessings worn. He hears the footsteps of the ones who fail beneath the serpent's tongue, and knows his mentor's silent cross marks where the darkest hymns were sung. Oh, shattered vestment, guiding flame, lead him through the rising storm. For faith must bleed before it fights, and fate is carved in weathered form. Through trembling hymns and fractured light, his pilgrimage begins tonight. He grips the cloth like wounded truth, a fragile shield against the void. The sigils writhe beneath his touch, a warning heaven once employed. He breathes a vow he barely speaks, for fear it brands his mortal skin. To hunt the voice that tears the sky, and cleanse the scar it carved within. Mephisto walks again. Oh. causeway, where the lanterns drown in shade. Elias walks through wind-worn fields where children's laughter once had played. Now silhouettes of withered reeds move like warnings in the rain, and every step along the mire stirs whispers carved from human pain. A pale blue flicker haunts the path, a flame that should not breathe at all. It hovers low like morning light, a soul too tired to rise or fall. He holds his rosary like steel, each beat a name of one who died, and every prayer he dares to speak is swallowed by the countryside. For Hollowmire remembers well the nights the heavens dared not see, when shadows sang of borrowed life and bound the earth in sorcery. Rite the road to Hollowmire, where dawn forgets to wake its fire, where voices lost in shifting reeds confess their sins in broken needs. Oh Hollowmire, forsaken ground, your haunted breath becomes the sound that calls the pilgrim to the fray, to chase the night that stole the day. A phantom sob drifts through the march, a cradle sway without a child. The fog forms shapes of clinging hands that grasp for him like something wild. He sees a crib beneath an oak, but roots have grown through fabric torn, as if the earth itself consumed the memory of something born. Then on the water's trembling skin, a single ripple cuts the dark. No wind, no beast, no mortal breath, yet something draws a silver mark. He kneels beside the whispering tide and feels the pull of forces grim. For Mephisto has walked this road and left the world unmade by him. The reeds bow down as if in prayer, but speak in tones of lifeless choir, and every stem that shivers now repeats the name of Hollowmire. Ride the road to Hollowmire, where echoes flee, the cursed aspire, where hopes dissolve like fragile dust, and faith is bent but does not rust. Oh Hollowmire, in sorrow drowned, your ghostlit winds, your mournful sound invoke the pilgrim to his role, to guard the remnants of the soul. He lifts his lantern to the sky, the clouds recoil from holy light, a spectral choir moans in fear, as if the marsh rejects the night. He raises high the torn relic, the shard still warm with sacred flame, and in the mire's trembling breath he hears a distant, cursed name. Mephisto, quería Sodora, Maria, Noctira, Velfarandumina, Cautera, Ferrantura, Melcranturia, Mephisto Voran. traveler's face. The relic burns with newfound ire and leads him deeper. The first omen lies beneath the reeds, and the road grows darker. Oh, 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 Serpent trail, where frost devours the mountain air. Elias climbs through winds that wail, like hymns abandoned to despair. The monastery crowns the ridge, a fractured home of silent rites. Its stones are split with salted lines, once meant to guard the sacred night. A monk kneels facing winter's throat, his breath a trembling, dying thread. He carves a symbol in the snow, then speaks a name that leaves him dead. The others chant in broken loops, their minds unhinged by unseen claws. Their litanies collapse like bone beneath the demon's twisted laws. Above the peaks a trembling star moves backward through the frozen sky, a sign that time itself recalls when ancient spirits walk nearby. Sing the litany of the withered peaks, where the holy bleed and the silence speaks, where the vows of men turn into dust and the cold betrays what their voices trust. Oh, withered peaks but forsake the light, reveal the truth in the endless night. For every prayer the mountain keeps becomes the cry of the withered peaks. He enters through the shattered arch, the altar split like lightning's mark. The sacred books are rivers now, their ink runs black, their pages dark. A whispered chorus coils low, 1,000 breaths without a tongue. The shadows tilt like listening beasts to words that should not be begun. A dying monk grabs Elias' sleeve, his eyes two lanterns losing flame. He claws a sentence in the dust, a final plea without a name. But when he gasps his last command, the wind ignites with cursed intent. The name of Mephisto takes form and scars the room like punishment. The candles break in liquid gold, as if the air itself takes flight. The mountain trembles underfoot, a prophecy of coming blight. Sing the litany of the withered peaks, where the holy bleed and the silence speaks, where the vows of men turn into dust and the cold betrays what their voices trust. Oh, withered peaks in shadow crown, your dirt becomes the pilgrim sound. Your frozen breath, your ancient grief now binds his heart to a deeper belief. He lifts the torn relic to the roof, its threads igniting as your flame. The mountains bow beneath the weight of one forbidden spoken name. The sky twists open like a scar, a single roar breaks every creed. For Mephisto has been awakened by the monk who dared to bleed. withered peaks, where the mountains mourn and the darkness speaks, where the vow we carry steals his soul, and the world grows colder as demons stroll. Oh, withered peaks, your curse refrain becomes the blood within his veins. He leaves your heights with fractured breath and steps toward fate and fire and death. The name is known. The path cannot be undone. Across the valley where the black winds moan, I walk through shadows carved from bone. The sky bleeds rust over trembling sand, and every footprint burns the land. A distant bell rings, but no chapel stand. Only echoes of sermons that once blessed these hands. Night coils around me like a serpent of frost. A cathedral forgotten, abandoned, lost. The stench of brimstone taints the ground, and voices rise where no souls are found. Whispers in smoke, calling my name, dragging old sins from the furnace of shame. Yet with a cross of iron I still press on, for Vaerath waits before the dawn. In the citadel of ashes, where the fallen reign, I challenge the dark, I swallow the pain. Through the trembling gates I swear I'll rise, a pilgrim of fire beneath dying skies. Giran tambora, sella ritora, ankir tambora. The watchers on the parapets, guardians of sin, are sculpted by death. Their hollow sockets glow ember red, judging the living, craving the dead. I raise my relic, it's steel trembling, a symbol of faith that keeps me from crumbling. But the walls around me mutter and seethe, exhaling curses with every breath I breathe. The ground splits wide beneath my feet, a furnace roar, infernal heat. A voice erupts from the molten seam. Priests kneel now, end your futile dream. But I refuse the serpent's lie. I drag my wounded will to try. Through smoke-choked air my spirit climbs, defying hell 1,000 times. In the citadel of ashes I will stand the flame, a soldier of mercy with a shattered name. Let the shadows scream, let the tyrants roar. My faith burns brighter than ever before. Theron, Vortal, and Creodoma. Theron, Theron, Verota. clutching a child beyond mortal relief. Both dissolve when I try to pray, like dust fleeing dawn, blown far away. This place consumes the memories of man, swallows the past again and again. To reach the demon spreading this blight, I must cross the threshold of endless night. Rising, multiplying, tightening around him. Rising, multiplying, tightening around him. Citadel of ashes, I carve my way through fear. The darkness trembles now that I am here. Let the heavens witness, let the abyss recall. A pilgrim of fire cannot fall. Keara atora zerum rarena. Ora, ora, may fall. Keara! My journey carries on, through embers, through ruin, through boundless dread. For Verath is only the fourth gate, and Mephisto waits at the end of all roads. I reached the northern gate as twilight bled through iron clouds, where thorn-wreathed towers rose like ancient warnings. The stones were carved by hands that feared the world beyond, each scar etched deep with stories never meant for breath. Children of doubt whispered beneath cracked lanterns, their trembling words weaving through the cold like broken prayers. They spoke of spirits starving for the warmth of mortal strength, feeding on the vows of those who tried to rise above the dust. But I walked on, cloaked on by the crawling wind, my pulse aligned with vows I carved into my spine. If shadows dared to gather at the corners of my Forgotten storms, where every tree leaned inward as if listening for a sound that no living throat could make. I stepped across a threshold marked by symbols scorched in stone, a warning from those who once believed silence could protect them. Home stood hollow, doors half open, wind circling through their frames like a cautious sentinel. Not a single voice rose from the streets, only the steady rhythm of footsteps long abandoned. Figures emerge from alleys wrapped in muted cloth, faces hiddenized in by years without a word. They reach toward me, trembling not in fear, but in a desperate plea for someone to break the curse that wound around their throats like invisible chains. One elder traced a pattern on the air, a gesture repeated by others with haunted precision. I knew then that something ancient devoured their voices and waited for my own as its next tribute. But I refused the quiet doom that ruled these walls. My heartbeat rose like a drum against the stillness. Its echo, no, its presence cutting through the muted air. If silence is a tyrant, then I will not kneel in the silent sanctuary where voices fade to dust. I stand defiant, carrying the sound they cannot hold. The nameless shadow coils around my breath. I raise my will like a blade against the quiet curse. Inside the sanctuary's heart, I found the choir hall. Benches splintered, hymn books scattered, and the ceiling bowed inward as if crushed by sorrow. A cold pulse trembled through the floor, a rhythm to deliberate, to belong to nature. Then the darkness moved, not a shape nor a creature, but a hunger that fed on the breath of any soul who dared to speak. It drifted toward me, slow and certain, confident I would fall like the rest. Into a valley blackened by torchlight, where pilgrims once walked with humble hearts, but now march like soldiers carved from cold stone. Their chants were jagged, not prayers but commands forced through clenched jaws, as if another voice lived beneath their breath. Drained of spirit, pupils trembling beneath the red-rimmed haze. These were not victims, they were devoted, bound by choice to a creed twisted beyond recognition. Their temple rose at the hill's crown, a cathedral of fractured marble and burning sigils. Every wall bore marks of hands dragged by those who tried to flee before surrendering their minds to the poison of the altar. A priest approached with steps heavy as chains, his robes torn, his mouth marked by symbols of binding. He smiled with cracked lips, a smile that belonged to a will not his own. He spoke with a voice that rattled like iron and flame. Your vows mean nothing here, only those who kneel may leave with their soul intact. My pulse rose like a blade unsheathed. If men choose corruption over truth, then I will not falter before their broken creed. The temple of the broken will, where faith is forged into a weapon of ruin. I stand against the hands that traded hope for power. Let their twisted gospel try to strike me down. My oath holds firmer than their poisoned devotion. The congregation advanced, dozens of bodies moving as one, feet dragging throats, humming a low metallic drone that thickened the air like burning oil. One carried a relic soaked in years of blood, another held a chain lined with teeth, and all of them stared with the hunger of those who sacrificed their humanity willingly. They were not enslaved, they reveled in the infection. They worshipped the corruption rotting through their veins, proud to spread its stain across every corner of their flesh. But I refuse their mockery of devotion. I would not bend to a creed forged from decay. If their path is chosen blindness, then mine is the fire that reveals what they fear to see. If men surrender their will to darkness, then let them witness what true conviction summons. I face them not with hatred, but with the strength they abandon. Tora, Vora, Thornborn, Ricano, Thornborn, Sirakairata. Tora, Ronkin, Kiara, Kira, Tora. the dunes like a carcass half buried, its streets twisted into patterns no architect would claim. Air hung thick, trembling as though something unseen dragged its presence through every corridor. Children watch from shattered windows, eyes wide, not in fear, but in a cold, unnatural calm, as if taught to welcome the shadow that walked beside them. An old man pointed toward the central square, where a stone serpent coiled around a pillar, its mouth open in an eternal hiss that seemed to whisper my name. Every step stirred the ground, as though the soil itself exhaled in slow convulsions. A black path split the houses like a wound, its edges carved by hands trembling in devotion. Women chanted low melodies that pulsed with an unholy rhythm, voices vibrating as if pushed from within, not born from breath but from something invading their lungs. The serpent statue glimmered with an inner pulse, a rhythm to deliberate, to alive, a sign that Mephisto's gaze already weighed upon me. The serpent's breath curled through the square, cold as stone, yet sharp as a blade drawn across fate. I felt it coil around my thoughts, testing the fractures in my resolve. But even as its venom touched my spirit, I refused to fall. Where the serpent breathes beneath the sunless sky, I stand against the shadow winding through their hearts. Let Mephisto whisper cryptic silent tongues. My oath will not be broken by the weight of the Lord. The serpent's breath grew colder, curling around my ribs like a tightening coil. But I gathered every vow, every prayer carved into my soul, and pushed the shadow back with a will stronger than its silent hunger. Your breath infects this city, your tendrils seek my spirit. But I am not prey to be claimed. My path is fire against your crawling dark. Where the serpent breathes beneath the sunless sky, I stand unbroken while the shadow claws for dominion. Let Mephisto mock the strength that guides my steps. My oath remains the steel he is yet to claim. As I left the square, the serpent's pulse tightened, and a single truth carved itself into my mind. waiting ahead. Tora Varkai, Sernai Thorai, Tora Varkai, Sernai Thorai, Tora Varkai, Sernai Thorai, Tora Varkai, Sernai Thorai.
The torches flicker on the valley path, where trembling prayers freeze upon my tongue. The winds bear voices older than our wrath, a choir of ruin in a forgotten tongue. My crucifix grows heavier with doubt, a burning omen in my trembling hand, and every shadow seems to twist about as if obeying some infernal command. Yet still I walk, though faith bends thin, for somewhere in this cursed land a child cries out beneath the devil's grin, a soul chained down by Mephisto's hand. I call your light, but the night devours me whole. I raise the sign, yet darkness hunts my soul. In our dentist veil I stand alone, I breathe the terror I once expelled. Tonight the circle breaks, tonight the exorcist has failed. The chapel ruins whisper fractured hymns, its shattered altar soaked in frozen dread. Symbols carved by sacrilegious whims claw at my spirit as the walls drip red. A pulse of power fractures through the air, a serpent laugh erupts from everywhere. My knees collapse beneath the demon's glare. Oh God, I was not prepared. My faith once roared like thunderous flame, but now it flickers, sinking slow. When evil calls me by my name, I feel the drain, I feel the blow. I call your light, but the night devours me whole. I raise the sign, yet darkness hunts my soul. In our dentist veil I lost control, my prayers were shattered, torn and quelled. Tonight the circle breaks, tonight the exorcist has failed. Little shepherd of dying faith, you arrived bearing courage, but not the strength to break me. Your God does not walk here. This valley is mine. The ground trembles, the sky bends without fire.
My shattered faith bleeds out like wounded dawn, as Mephisto's laughter drowns my plea. The holy words I've always relied upon slip from my lips, forgotten, helpless, lost to me. A child screams, but I can no longer stay. I call the light, but the night devours me whole. I raise the sign, yet darkness claimed my soul. Ardent veil became my tomb, where courage crumbled, hope derailed. Tonight the circle fell apart. Tonight the exorcist has failed. Slow through the valley's spine, dragging whispers of the child I could not save. My trembling hands still hold the holy sign, but it feels colder now, as if grieving in my place. The moon hangs fractured in the sky, a broken mirror of my shattered vow. Each breath I take becomes a quiet why faith abandoned me? Why heaven left me now? I kneel alone on tainted ground, where even prayer refuses sound. The night is wide, the road is long, and I no longer know if my heart is strong. Where is the voice that once guided my soul? this void. Lift me from this hollow night, or teach me how to stand again before I am destroyed. My robe is torn, my spirit thin. I fear the darkness growing in. If I should fall beyond return, let this confession be my final flame. I failed the child, I failed the path, but let my suffering pay the debt. Let this wound become a sacred mark, so should I rise again, I will not forget. Fading in the silence after God. my fear now ring with pride, for I no longer run or hide. Let heaven watch this pilgrim stand, a warrior forged by his own hand. Oh, I am the pilgrim built from scars. I'm the pilgrim built from scars. A wandering priest who defies the stars. I rise with fury none can tame. Torch of sacred flame. Mephisto waits behind the door, but I will hunt forevermore. My soul reforged, my purpose pure. I march because the fire endures. Grant me strength beyond the fear. Guide my steps as the final hour nears. Let every demon hear my call. I rise again, though once I fell. Let the holy blaze within me roar, for I will fight forevermore. Toro devil, freedom the revolving day. Rory, living I not be it. Bartender, Sakame. Rory, beauty for deny. Rory, one deny host the earth. Bartender, Sakame. Warrior of God, my rosary swings like an iron chain. Each beat a vow against the night. For every soul that bore the pain, I scream their names into the fight. No throne of shadow, no blinding fear will keep me from the child held dear. I've walked through sorrow, fire, and stone, but I return to claim my own. Pilgrim built from scars. I am the pilgrim built from scars. Wandering priest who defies the stars. I rise with fury none can tame. Torch of sacred flame. Mephisto hides, but I endure. A heart reborn, relentless, sure. My oath alive, my path secure. I rise because the fire endures. I come for you, demon, for blood, for truth, for the child you stole, and for the God you mock. The sky splits wide above the plains. A wound of lightning spiral screams. The demon's throne of broken chains rises tall from shattered dreams. My footsteps drag through burning sand. My faith a blade within my hand. I see my nephew bound in fire. The demon laughing from his pyre. The last stand begins. No fear survives in me tonight. No doubt survives to dim my sight. If this is where
this land. The demon roars and bends the air. The ground erupts beneath our feet. His talons carve the world in pairs. His fury shakes the sky's heartbeat. I swing the relic blessed in gold. Its light defies the beast's control. Our shadows twist, our bodies clash. A war of will, a world at stake.
My strength bleeds fast, but still I rise. A warrior under heaven's eyes. If death awaits behind this door, then death will wait. I fight once more.
I charge into the storm of night, my spirit burning fierce and bright. Let Mephisto feel the fire I bear. A final cry, a holy flare. Release the child, release his soul. Return the light, the darkness stole. I rise by oath, by sacred hand, to tear the demon from this land. The relic cracks, the demon screams.
A surge of blinding white redeems. I thrust the blade with final might. A burst of glory drowns the night. Mephisto's grip begins to fall. The child gasps free, released from thrall.
But I feel the darkness closing in.
My sentence, my final
My knees collapse upon the stone. My breath escapes in ragged moan. The world grows dim around my sight. The dawn breaks slow, replacing night. The child calls out, his voice a plea, but heaven's pulling wings to me. My purpose spent, my fire gone. This is the path I walked upon.
I gave my soul to break the night, to lift the lost into the